Hey guys, my name is Kristen and I have lost 140 pounds using a ketogenic lifestyle. If you are new here, I am 46 years old. I am 5'7", and I started my weight loss journey at 332 pounds. So I am now sitting at 192 pounds. So let's get into this live. Let's see if anybody's here. Comment below if you are here. Say hi, where you're from, and we'll get into this. We're going to talk about how to do the keto diet today for you, not just for how I would do it, because it's not a one size fits all thing. Can you hear me? First of all, can you hear me? I'm on my headphones. I see there's 5 people looking. Let me make sure. Darlene is here. Hi, Darlene. So can you hear me, Darlene? I just want to make sure. Just do a thumbs up if you can hear me. I want to make sure that you can. Hey, yes, you can. Hi. Oh, look at all these people coming in. Hi, everyone. Selena, Kelly, Lindani. Oh, good. You can hear me because I have my headsets on today. So I want to make sure you can hear me. Hi, Angela G. Oh, hi, Laura. Hi, Barbara. Oh, you're from Bangor. Hi. How are you all doing today? How was your week? Hi. Hi, everyone. All right. So you can hear me. Everybody's here that wants to be here so far. So I'm super nervous today because this was planned. The other one was easier because I just kind of hopped on, but today I'm nervous. So don't mind me. I'm like, oh, I don't. So Darlene's from Alabama. Selena, is it Selena or Selena? I feel like I'm chopping your name. She's from Chicago. Um, and we've got Alabama in Diana McCullough. Hi, Kristen, you are awesome. She's from Indiana. So hi, thank you. Which one's correct? The first one, Selena, is the first one correct? Sorry, I don't want to chop your name up. So anyway, forget to say I'm in Ohio, Kelly Frazier, Lesby, Maryland. So I might have been to Ohio in an airport, but I've never been. Kentucky, never been to Kentucky. I've only really been to the East Coast, up and down Texas and Arizona, Las Vegas, but I need to make it to more states. All right, so we'll go a few more minutes now that we know Indianapolis, Indiana, fat to fit Gabby. That's where she's from. So we're going to give it a few more minutes and then we'll start discussing keto. How's everybody's week been? Have you been able to stay keto? I actually had a non-scale victory today. I posted it on Instagram. If you've never been to my Instagram, it's Keto Kid Kristen. You probably see it in my videos. But my non-scale victory today was I bought a size 10 jean. They're skinny jeans, so you get more of a wiggle. But yeah, that was very exciting for me today. I had to try and figure out how to take a picture of myself. I try to get people. It's very odd doing YouTube because you take pictures of yourself and because you need to make thumbnails and you want to make comparison photos. And so I had to take one of myself today. So yeah, so size 10. I'm kind of in awe. I haven't been that since I actually don't remember. So Laura Jimney had a good week. Selena has been on keto since May of 2020 and she's lost 70. Darlene has had a great week. All right. And Fat to Fit Gabby says, I've been off keto for about a month now and I'm getting back on the keto wagon. Oh, Jason's from York Beach, Maine. Selena, congratulations. Thank you. My week has been great. Counting total carbs have been a huge game changer. Yeah, it is for me. I can't stress enough how much different I feel when I do total and between total and net carbs, do not I'm not in ketosis for one thing because I'm always trying to like finagle the numbers because I'm like, okay, well, I've had 100 carbs, but I've had 300 grams of fiber and some sugar alcohol. So it's really only 15 net carbs. So it's basically like being on a standard American diet for me. And I have the cravings and I'm hungry and I'm in ketosis today and I'm not hungry and I don't have cravings and I count calories. I know a lot of people don't believe in that. I do for me. And today it's 6:30 at night and I've had a little over 1400 calories and I'm satiated, I'm full, and I'm not having cravings. So that's why I love keto because when I was on the standard American diet, I would have my last meal and I'd still be hungry. So, yes, net carbs does not work for me. And I have a feeling that it doesn't work for a lot of people because I see people that don't do well on keto and it's because they're craving things. They're still craving things. They're still hungry. And if you have those things, you really need to cut it to total carbs. And it might work for some people and if you're a lucky person and it does work for you, then go for it. But yeah, it doesn't work for me. And I actually started on total carbs, so it was easier for me. I had no idea how keto worked, but yeah, total carbs is the way to go if it's not working. All right, let's see what else people have said. Kelly Fraser said her week has been great, counting total carbs. Yep. Barbara Bilodeau, congrats. Thank you. Size 10. Wow, that's great. Yes, thank you. I'm kind of still in shock. Like these things happen and I'm in complete shock. So, Pam Levesque, New Hampshire. I knew that one. Angela G, congrats on your size 10. I had a great week. I weighed this morning and I'm down 4 pounds. I'm so grateful for your live session last week. It really helped set me on the right track. I'm so glad that we were all helpful for you, Angela. That was like the biggest takeaway that we at least helped you. So that made me feel really good. Diane McCullough says net carbs does not work for her either. Yeah. I mean, like I said, if it works for you, that's great. But I have found for me, what I do is keto has made it so I'm much more sensitive to what goes into my body. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this. You go along and you're eating well, and then you try a keto friendly food. This is what, for me at least, and it's net carbs. It's 22 total carbs, like 2 net, and I'll eat it and something goes wrong with me. I get kicked and then I don't feel good and I keep trying. I keep trying. I'm not one to shy away from trying once in a while, but it just doesn't work. So I see keto friendly foods and they might be friendly for people, but they're never friendly for me. I haven't I can't say never. I mean, occasionally I can handle it, but for the most part, I am not good with the keto friendly foods. And another thing for me is I can't eat gluten. That's what keto has done for me as well, is that it made me realize that I haven't been tested for celiac. I probably should go to a GI, but I guess that with the test I would have to eat gluten for a couple weeks and I am not willing to do that. So I'm just going with the fact that I have gluten intolerance or celiac. But yeah, it's just so different to eat total and not carbs. It's such like it's like night and day for me. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's night and day. So, Laura Jimney, she's done good, and that's great. Like Laura Jimney says, I've done good with net carbs, and that's great. Like some people can handle it. I'm not in ketosis. It just and that's why I like to stress that everybody is different because everybody is different. Like the way I'm made up, my genetics and my health issues are completely different than yours. And I just, we're all made so differently that it's not one size fits all. And that's why I am trying to stress in my videos right now because I felt really bad about my keto journey when I started, and I don't want people to feel bad about their keto journeys if they're doing net carbs, if you're doing total carbs, if you're eating soybean oil, if you're drinking Diet Coke, don't feel bad. You're taking your health into your hands to get better, and it's okay if you eat those things. A lot of things are beliefs, and then people start making it like it's part of keto, and that's not what keto is. Keto is a metabolic state. It's when your body is in ketosis, and when I am with net carbs, I'm not in ketosis, and I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is, but that's just the way it is. Other people can do net carbs and they're in ketosis, but it's not how it works for me. And it also doesn't end the cravings, and it also doesn't end the hunger. So um, that's why I say you need to do you. That what did somebody say? We should call it "You Do You Keto" because it's true. It's you go to different channels on YouTube, and I do the same thing. Sometimes I need to stop watching because you see different people doing things, and they're like, "Well, this isn't good," and then other people are like, "Well, this is okay," and I'm like, it's okay. Like if you're in ketosis, it's a metabolic state, you're keto. So anyway, let me see. Let me go down. Uh, Net carbs does not work for Diana. So I believe fat to fit Gabby. If you eat below 50 grams of carbs and you're in ketosis, you're keto. I mean, that is keto. Keto is not that's like some people say you have to eat organic, you have to eat all clean foods, you have to be 20 total carbs or lower, and that's not keto. Keto is a metabolic state, and if you're 50 carbs or lower and you feel good and you're losing weight, stay that way. Um, I just don't feel my best that way, so I can't, and I know there's other people that can't as well. And so I just feel like I'm kind of in the middle where we have net carbers and we have total carbers, and they feel like their way is the highway. And what I'm trying to say is there is no one right way. Like what works for you is the right way. So that's why I'm really trying to stress that because I feel like we get wrapped up in our own definition of keto, and we don't realize that there's just not one size that fits all to keto. And I don't think that influencers or people on YouTube are trying to make people feel bad, but you're making people feel bad that they're not doing it right, and that's just not what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be taking your health into your own hands, taking control of your health, and it's really important to just take one thing at a time, in control at one thing at a time. Like you don't want to get overwhelmed. So if you want to start with 50 carbs and then work your way down, you do that. I don't know. I hope I'm not beating a dead horse, but I just really want people to understand that keto is a metabolic state, and there's not one right way. There's not one right way. It's okay if you're just doing 20 carbs. It's okay if you're doing 50 carbs. If you're in ketosis, then you're keto and it's good. So, all right. Let's see. Laura, I've done good with, yep. Amanda Ferry, total carbs means don't take away the fibers. I'm kind of new to keto. Amanda Ferry says, okay, so total carbs means you don't take away the fiber and you don't take away the sugar alcohol. So that's what I don't do. Um, Sometimes I do net carb days if I'm gonna indulge, like at Christmas or whatever. So I'm always keto, I'm always gluten-free. So sometimes I do net carbs and I do count the sugar alcohols and the fiber, but no, you don't. Total carber means your total carbs, and you can do total carbs 50 carbs. I mean, it's what you want it to be. Let's see. Best Teresa, I like total carbs also enough to keep it at 20. So yeah. Um, Michelle A says, I have lost 70 doing neck cards. That's awesome. Great job. Way to go, Michelle. Laura Jimny, yes, that is, you have to figure out what works for you. Yep. And that's what I keep trying to stress. Like, just do you. Like, don't worry about other people. Laura Jimmy, just from Keto Rewind says, you do you. I think so. I don't watch her all that often, but I think I've heard her say that. But she says, you do you, but I don't actually, I don't really know what kind of, I feel like she's clean keto, which I'm trying to not say, but um, I don't really know. Um, let's see. When when I start incorporating any keto bars or dessert that puts me in a stall. Yeah, it can, and because it's a vicious cycle. Like if you start putting, if for me, if I up my carbs, it's a vicious cycle for me. I get hungry and I get cravings and I want to eat. Right now, I'm in ketosis because I'm at total carbs. Now I've had 27. See, that's the other thing. I'm not stuck on, I'm a total carber and I shoot for 20 carbs, but I'm not stuck on the 20. Like if I, this is what I think some people do. If I go to 20 carbs and I do 27 like I have today, I'm not going to say, "Oh, my day's shot. I might as well like go eat all kinds of things." That's not how I do it. I'm 27 carbs and that's okay. Like I have that wiggle room. It's okay. Like I don't like people ask me what are your macros and I put them in the video that day what my macros are, but the only absolute for me, actually there are really no, the only absolute for me is I'm going to be around 20 total carbs. Like I'm going to be around it. That's it. I'm going to try to, that's the only absolute that I'm going to shoot to stay in ketosis. But I don't fret about the amount of carbs. I don't look at fat at all anymore. I used to look at the ratios and try to shoot for really high fat ratios, but I don't do that. I do try to go to my protein, which is, I know that a lot of people talk about this in order to build lean body mass because I am getting closer to goal. I'm focusing more on protein and I want to make sure I get at least 130 grams of protein in. I shoot for 159. But again, I don't worry about it because I know that it's going to be okay if I don't like I would drive myself crazy if I was always looking at my macros and trying to figure out what they should be according to traditional keto, I guess. I don't know. I just 20 carbs, that's all I worry about. I don't worry about everything else. And then protein's the second most important thing to me, and then everything else, I don't really care. I'll eat anywhere from 3,000 calories down to 1,400 today. It depends on the day. Um, so anyway, let's see, what else do we have here? Selena, amen to that. True, so true. I do have one question though. I am swelling very bad in my legs and it will not go away. Has anyone experienced that? Please let me know. I am on prescription water pill. Any alternatives? First thought would be to go to your doctor. I worry about swelling in legs because I have a blood clotting disorder. So, and any swelling for me is a blood clot. Uh, but the other thought is electrolyte. I don't know if you're retaining water or anything, but I would, if you're having very bad swelling in your legs and you're already on a prescription water pill, I would go see your doctor, but I don't know alternatives. I don't really pay attention to water retention, um, only because that hasn't been an issue for me. So I did. They said lupus or maybe psoriasis. Yeah, just keep. So they you haven't been diagnosed yet. Yeah. So just keep going to the doctor and keep eating what makes your body feel the best. I really don't know. I know that if you're just starting keto, that it doesn't happen automatically. Like, all of the benefits don't happen overnight. For me, I mean, I guess when I think about it, it happened really fast, but it didn't. Like, all of the benefits came slowly. Like, my gastrointestinal issues healing took quite a few months. Like, you have to work through it. So that's all I can think of is just keep eating. If you're still having swelling, lower your carbs more that to get rid of more water. But otherwise, I don't like to give medical advice because I'm not a doctor. So that's the only thing I can think of is keep going to your doctor and asking them, especially if you're having swelling. So let's see. Uh, do we count veggie carbs towards our carb intake? That's up to you. Like, um, some people don't. And if that works for you, if you're like, okay, I ketosis even when I eat all kinds of vegetables, then don't. But if you're finding you're not in ketosis, then count them. But I tend not to eat a ton of vegetable or veg as I've learned on YouTube. I've never heard that word before. It was on YouTube. People call it veg. I do not eat a ton of veg because it does not sit well with me. So, but I count all my carbs for losing the amount of weight I have, I count all of my carbs. There's not one carb that I don't take account for, even in having whipping cream. In my pink dessert that I make sure I count that tablespoon is a carb because I know there are carbs in heavy whipping cream, even though it doesn't say it. So I count all of my carbs. And when I'm not doing total carb days, I count all those carbs. And then I'm like, whoa, I've had 100 carbs today. No wonder why I feel like crap. I always know it's going to be a couple days or yeah, my turnaround time actually for getting back into ketosis isn't that bad now, but it usually takes me less than 24 hours. But my stomach does not handle carbs. So, oh, so you've lost 70 pounds. Okay, good. So you're okay. It was making me nervous that you were asking us about starting keto and um, you were new. Okay. Um, I don't really know. That doesn't sound like something. That sounds like you have some sort of autoimmune issue and you need to kind of toy with your foods too, because sometimes foods can make you retain waters that you don't even know. Like, I know I've been kicked. I eat, I'm very, very sensitive to food. And that's why keto works for me because I get to tweak out what I can and can't eat anymore. So you need to, yeah. So, okay. So you need to really pay attention, like make sure you're writing down. If you're not somebody that like tracks what you're eating, you just count your carbs, write down everything you're eating and how you feel afterwards. That's what I do. I think about, okay, what did I eat yesterday that's making this symptom? You know, it's not, it's not that scientific, but on the other hand, that's how I've tweaked out what does and does not work for me. So I would do that. And I would also increase your water. And if that doesn't work, go to your doctor because it doesn't sound like something keto would help, but I don't know. I don't, let's see here. Let's go back. Okay, Pamela Lavask. I love your easygoing philosophy about keto. We just do the best we can without overthinking or feeling guilty. Yes, that's my philosophy. Like, just do the best you can and don't sweat the small stuff like the mayo. Like, it's okay. It's okay if you have things in your diet as long as you feel okay. If you're putting things into your body and you don't feel good, then cut it out. I mean, and if it doesn't keep you in ketosis, cut it out. But otherwise, just don't sweat those things. Especially if you're super morbidly obese like I am, or I'm not anymore. I had a non-scale victory today, but how I was like, total carbs was all I could handle. Like, the thought of like trying to eat all these so-called organic and, you know, awesome, healthy alternative. Like the thought is just so completely overwhelming. Like I and it still is. Like I am not there. I am not there and I don't know if I'm going to be there because one, it's so expensive and I think that people don't think they can do keto because they think it's too expensive and it's not. You just need to keep your carbs 20 total or whatever carbs you need it to be in order to be in ketosis and that upsets me because it doesn't need to be that hard. You don't need to feel guilty about buying certain products and that keep you under 20 carbs or what total or net. You just need to do what works best for you. And buying things organically or I don't know. I just ugh. I just that's what people say to me. Well, I can't afford to eat healthy, so I can't lose weight. Well, yes, you can. Like, let's see here. Let's see. Kelly Fraser. I found the triple chocolate K cups at Walmart today. Yay! Excited to try it, and I brought Premier Protein to add as creamer. That is so yummy. I need to get. I need to drink. Actually, now I want some. No, I won't. I'm not. I'm done eating for today. That's the thing. Like, people ask me if I intermittent fast, and I really don't. But I feel like I kind of do because it might be on the back end because I really early and then I don't eat it until the next day. But I don't do it intentionally. I'm hungry. I'm hungry earlier in the day. Like I know a lot of people intermittent fast and they um, wait until later in the afternoon to eat. That's not how I am. I get hungry early in the day, and then as the day goes on, I'll won't be as hungry. So, okay, let's see. Michelle A. 1 year in keto. I'm at 20. Oh, you're at 20. Yeah, I don't know. I would ask. That sounds like some sort of autoimmune condition that, and keto's great, but it doesn't heal everything. So, and sometimes it takes a long time, especially when, even if you're on 20, and some people have to go lower. I've heard. I've heard. I don't, I'm not a doctor. I've heard they have to go lower. So, Barbara Bilodeau says, yes, I had swelling in my ankles, felt short of breath, and was very tired. I also have Hashimoto's, hyperthyroidism. My TSH was extremely low, but very serious. Get checked. Yeah. So, like Barbara said, get checked because if you're doing all this stuff and you're still not feeling good, there's something more going on. Just keep doing what makes you feel best health wise with your food intake, but go to the doctor. I'm a huge advocate of the doctor on top of keto. So, Angela G, Michelle, I agree with Kristen. Please watch your legs. I have also had a blood clot and it was blurred because my leg was swollen and then started hurting. Yeah. I've had no 4 pulmonary embolisms. I've been in the ICU twice, and that's one of those things. If there's something with my legs and it's swelling, I would be at the doctor immediately. That it just makes me nervous when you said that. So, and then Michelle said, "Thank you." So, okay. And Angela G, thanks. Does anybody else do keto in my household? No, nobody else in my household does keto. They all eat sugar. I have all of the things around me. So no. Um, let's see. My son has done it, but he's more low carb. Jason has said he was going to do it when I hit Wonderland, but he has not done it yet. So no, I am the only person in my household, and funny thing about that was when I first started keto, I was obviously watching YouTube videos trying to figure out what to do. And some of the videos suggested to get rid of all of the foods that had sugar in them and contained sugar. And I can't do that because I live with a family and they all do standard American diet still. So yeah, I yeah. They all eat the foods that they like to eat, but we all eat the same foods together. Like, well, I'll make chicken and they'll all eat the same thing that way. But yeah, no, ice cream, cookie, it's all in this house. But I'm just not. I think I hit a point where I was just done. Like, I needed to do something. And now I'm at the point where that type of food, even if it's in front of me, I don't want it because I know how horrible I'll feel when I eat it. I have physical consequences. It's not just weight gain. Jason and I were talking about this today. It's not just weight gain. I feel sick mentally and physically when I eat things that are not keto. So it's very easy for me to say or think of that as not being a thing that I want to eat. So um, let's see here. Originally from Chicago, so there are Aldis everywhere, but now finally opened a Aldi here in Chandler, AZ. Yeah, I like Aldi. They have a lot of cool things. And when my son does keto, he does the keto friendly foods. So I like going there, but I haven't been there a lot lately. I don't know why. I kind of cycle in and out of things. Um, Yep. Michelle says, "I love Aldi, so many cheap keto stuff." Yep. It's great. The keto ice cream is great there. They have bars called Elevation. Those there. I like their heavy whipping cream. Pamela Levesque, looking so cute in your denim outfit. Thank you. It's new too. This is a large. This um jean jacket is a boyfriend one, and I just realized that they actually made it so that you have to button like a boy. That's something I recently learned as well, that boys button on the other side, like girls are on one side, boys are on the other. So I was trying to button it before the live, and it was really hard to do. So, and then I bought this shirt today too. This was a large. So I think I'll be a large and a medium. Like, I'll never be lower than that, but my legs could use some more weight off of. That's where I get the 30 more pounds from. But Jason likes meat. Yes, Jason loves meat, but Jason needs to have his little bit about Jason. Jason loves his meat, but he likes his hot fudge brownie sundaes. And then Kira got in on the hot fudge brownie sundaes. So yeah, yeah. So we have all of the things in here. But Jason does. He is so supportive. He makes meat for me. Up until I figured out how to make chicken in the air fryer, he made me chicken on the grill. Like, he'll smoke meat for me. So he's very supportive. I'm not saying you're not supportive, Jason, but they don't eat keto. Even today he said, I really should do keto, but I've heard that like 300 times. So let's see. Thank you for that compliment, Pamela, by the way. Jason, yes, you like meat. Michelle, mine neither, and I'm in charge of all the cooking. Yeah, so like Kira will come home from school at noon and she'll want mac cheese. So I'm over there making her macaroni and cheese, and you know, they just so like I'll make the air fried chicken and rice pilaf, or Jason will make a big thing of mashed potatoes for everyone. So we just, I don't know, we work it out. I'll just eat the meat, and I don't know. Let's see. Kelly Fraser, I'm alone in the house on keto, have 4 kids, and my hubby. It's proving my strong desire to get healthy and live my best life by staying strong on keto. You know what? You got to stay strong. And the longer you go, the easier it gets, because you're going to feel so good that you're just going to be like, I don't want it. Although they did go to the Cheesecake Factory and brought home a piece of cheesecake. So I did have a fleeting thought that, maybe I'll have a bite, but I didn't, because I quickly remember that I do not feel good on a standard American diet, and that one bite of sugar will just not do me well. So I don't. It's harder in the beginning. It's harder in the beginning. The longer you stay away from the foods, the easier it is, and that's just keep going and have your why. I know I've put out a video before that you need to have your why. Why is it important for you to do keto? Why is it important for you to get healthier? You need to have that in your head. And for me, my why is I want to live my life. Like when I was super morbidly obese, I was not living my best life or living, period. I was just sitting in my bed watching Netflix and not living. And I got to a point where I had had enough. And even when I started keto, I was having muscle spasms because I didn't know about electrolytes, but I dealt with it because I needed something to change. I was that miserable. So you need to remember your why, even when it's just a fleeting thought. Like that's what I do and it's always there. Most of the time I don't want it, but it's always there. If the if the fleeting thought comes that I want to eat something in my house that is not on keto, I remember my why and why it's so important for me to stay keto because I need to live a really long time for my kids and I want to enjoy life. And now that I'm keto, I'm enjoying life. And so if you are the only person that's keto in your house, remember your why. Even if you're not, I mean, we're out and about in the world. We see these things all the time. You've got to remember your why, especially in the beginning. It's just, you have to power through. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but it's just one of those things there. For me, I had had enough. And I feel like some people might not get to that point, but I did. So my why takes precedent every single time I have those thoughts that I want some sugar or anything that's not keto. It doesn't last and it you get through it. You have a fleeting thought, but eventually you get over it. So I don't know. That's my advice for people who are just starting and are the only person keto in their household. you it's hard. I know it's hard. I'm not going to sit here and say I've lost 140 pounds and it was so easy to not eat the foods that I love, but it is hard when you first start. But as you get through it, it's easier and it's easier to figure out how to manage those thoughts so that you don't want those foods. And now, I think in my last live I was talking about how I love chocolate before, and now I like my chocolate coffee, but I'm not, my daughter eats a ton of chocolate. She uses it to take her medicine, and I don't even think about it. Like, I would have just kept popping it in my mouth while she was taking the medicine, but now I don't even think about it. It's just there. It's just not something I want. So, okay, let's see. Where were we? I'm jealous. No Aldi. See, and I have an Aldi here and I never go. So now I feel like I need to go to Aldi tomorrow. But then I don't know. We'll see. Laura says, I love the sugar-free jello and whipped cream. You turn me on to that. Yeah, I need to make that. I can't decide if I'm gonna make peanut butter fudge or that tomorrow because I'm out. I don't have either one. I like to have either or on. That's the other thing is that's why I think it's important for people like me who are in families that have standard American diet people all around them to have that, especially when you're just starting, to have that treat to go to when that is just as good so that you don't feel like you're missing out. And that's why I love my peanut butter fudge and my whipping cream, my pink dessert, that's what I call it. Because if if they're eating something that, like a hot fudge brownie sundae, I don't always feel this way. But if I felt that way, I could get up and go get my treat myself and I'm staying keto. So, and that's why I have the peanut butter fudge. I know that I'm going to have something that's just as good, or at least I feel is just as good. that's keto. So that's why it's important to me to have those things. Let's see here. Buying cute new clothes is one of the greatest on-scale victories. Yes, but I'm trying not to buy too many. Like I bought the one pair of pants, one pair of capris, and then two things because I'm hoping that I lose more weight in my legs. I mean, I'm good with my upper body, but my legs are still I think I have like lipedema or something. So and that's when you collect a lot of fat in your legs. So I'm hoping I can get rid of some of more of that. So I don't want to buy too many pairs of pants. Um, Selena Foster, at what point did you start exercising on your keto weight loss journey? November of 2020. So 6 months ago was when I really started to do my walking, and my exercise is walking. I don't do crazy workouts or anything. I don't have the time to go to a gym. I can't put a gym in my house, and I don't know how to. So I've thought about this today. If I were to work out that way, I would have to hire a personal trainer, and I am not there yet. So I'm just going to keep walking because I get those natural endorphins and keep doing that. The natural endorphins, and I feel like it has helped my legs slim down a little. But yeah, besides that, I'm not. Uh, I don't know. I'm not there yet. Maybe I will get there at some point, but it's too much for me. I'm going to be moving soon, and I'm going to start working again. So in less than 2 weeks. So I really need to focus on just staying keto. So yeah, walking and staying keto is what I do. And that's enough for me right now. Let's see here. Michelle, they have the zero carb bread at Aldi for $3 and it's zero carbs, and people still buy the $10 breads. Don't know why they don't get it at Aldi. Well, I think it's just a personal preference. I know that for me, I can't eat the Aldi bread because it has gluten in it. So um that would be why I have to buy the, which I love, is the unbuns. I can't eat the Aldi bread. So um I think that's why, I don't know of any gluten-free, keto, very many or any at all that are cheap, gluten-free and keto. So, um, for me, I can't handle it. Like I have a video. Maybe I'll put it down below if I remember. Um, that I tested my ketones. This is when I tested my ketones with Aldi, and then Aldi bread, and then I got sick. I got very sick from eating the Aldi bread, and I think that's when I figured out, you have a serious issue with gluten too, so don't eat it. So I think that would be why I don't, or personal preference. I don't know. Some people don't like the ingredients in Aldi. They don't think it's keto, so it just depends. Purple map. Speaking of Wonderland, I finally made it there today. Congratulations! Wonderland. That is such an amazing feeling. Wonderland. Um, for anyone else who is stuck, stick with it. You will make it through. Yes. Yes. I remember that feeling. I remember telling Jason, he'd be like, say something, and I'd be like, well, I want to make it to Wonderland. Like, and I remember thinking I was saying that forever. But yeah, you do make it. And I remember the same thing when I was like, I want to make it to 100 pounds down. And saying that now, I remember that being last summer. Like, remember being like, I want to make it to 100 pounds lost. But it does happen. You have to be patient. And that's the thing. You see these videos of people saying, I've lost 500 pounds in 1 month on keto. And I'm like, you're being unrealistic. First of all, if you did, you're probably going to get it all back. And second of all, weight loss takes time, especially if you have a ton to lose. So, and even if you don't, the older you are, the harder it is to lose weight. So keep trying, stay the course. You will get there. It just takes time. And if you fall off or have a weak moment, then pick it up and do it again. There's always a new day. So let's see. Cheesecake Factory actually have a low carb cheesecake. I didn't even look at that. I don't know why. Oh, maybe because I thought it would have sugar. I don't know. I didn't even look. Maybe everything. So wait. Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late. My granddaughter stopped to say hi. Does that mean that Kaylin is in town, Mom? That's my mom. Um, that's all or was that Kylie? I don't know. Hopefully, Kaylin is not in town and didn't tell me. Rose Smith says, "Hello, everyone. Hi, Rose." Michelle A. I hear you, Kelly. I have a hubby of 26 years, 4 sons, 2 grandsons, and 2 super lazy bulldogs. And I cook for all of them. Today is chili noodles and funnel cakes. Oh my God. Wow, you are good. Oh, there's no way I would cook that stuff. Yeah, no way. Wow, you are good. Kelly Frazier, I love that, Kristen. Need to remember why. Why? Another shirt option, I think. Yeah, Kelly's thinking up all these shirts for this shirt store. Apparently, I'm opening that I didn't know I'm opening. um, Elaine, late to the party as hubby got off work late. Hi, Keto Kindred Spirits. Hi, Elaine. Jessica McCann, you look incredible. Thank you, Jessica. Kelly Frazier, yes, Michelle. It's a struggle cooking for the family, but I feel so good now. I don't allow those cheats. Sometimes it's definitely hard, but we got this. Yep. You just need to remember your why. I mean, honestly, you need to remember that. And if you do cave, just pick up where you work, because it took me until I started in I think it took me until January of 2020 to really just cut out, like, sneaking a Reese's cup or, cutting out the sugar completely. Like, that's when I was like, I'm done. Uh, Laura, Jimmy, I love the live chat, but it's time to make dinner for me and hubby. Make make well, bye, Laura. It was great seeing you. Barbara Bilodeau, come to Bangor. I thought about it to go get my COVID shot, but I got an appointment down here. So, Michelle A, I made the keto peanut butter cups. Oh my God, like 2 carbs and 50 cents a cup. They are huge. Yes, they are so good. um, Angela G, has anyone found the keto buns at Aldi? I have not. Now I want to look because you said they have keto buns and I did not know they had them. Michelle A, no, these are people who don't have gluten sensitive. I don't know then. I don't know. That's kind of silly if you don't have a gluten sensitivity. Pamela Levis, it would be my dream to one day be able to buy keto and gluten-free bread. Well, they have it, Pamela. They have unbuns. You need to try them. You can get them on Amazon or at Whole Foods. I know we don't have, I'm not sure if New Hampshire has any. I know they have them in Massachusetts, and I don't know how far away you are from Kittery, Maine, but they have them at 360 sugar-free. That solar bread is $25 for 2 loaves. Ooh. Yeah, that's expensive. I've never had that. It has carbs, was just saying. $25 for 2 loaves of bread. That's crazy. Yep. Think she left. So are you saying that Caitlin was at your house, Mom? Caitlin's my oldest daughter, and she's in college. Looks like we're going to Aldi, Jason says. Yeah, probably. You found the buns. Kelly Frazier would buy all the shirts. Well, then I need to just make shirts so Kelly can. I'll look into it in my spare time, and she'd wear them proudly. Well, that's so nice of you. Let's see, $25 for 2 loaves. Ketosis has the best keto recipes that all they do is easy keto recipes, no talking. Ketosis? I guess I don't know who that is. Let me know who that is. Oh, keto certs. I've never heard of them. Keto certs. Go to the recipe channel. It's awesome for keto. Yes, I did. I found the buns. You found the buns. Okay. So, see, I think I can get Jason to do it if there's keto buns because he can eat his hamburgers. We could go to Five Guys and slap the burger right in there. So, yes, and don't tell her. I'm not supposed to tell her that she was at your house. Okay. All right. So anyway, is there anything else you guys want to talk about besides Aldi? And does anybody count calories besides me? I know in my Facebook group, I feel like the majority of people don't, but I count calories. I log everything and I count my calories. It doesn't mean I'm strict about it, but I count calories. Jessica McGann, you need to become a keto coach. I've never seen YouTuber that doesn't fall off the wagon. Um, I have thought about being a keto coach, but I need to move before I take on anything new. And I want to set up a website for that too. So the thoughts are there. It's in the thought stages, but not yet. It and I don't think it's called for me, it's not falling off the well, yeah, no, it's not because I have major consequences when I'm not keto. So, um, I've never had like a binge bender or anything. So, let's see. I do carb manager. Yes. So you count calories. Okay. Yes, I log in carb manager. Carb manager. Michelle hasn't fallen once. Kelly Ferry. Yes, I use my Fit House and count. I count calories because it definitely. Okay. So I'm not. I feel like sometimes I'm the only one that counts calories, and it's not that I'm super strict. I need to stay around 1,400 in order to lose. And I count. Like I like to see like when I'm satiated too. Like I want to know, you know, how many calories it takes me to get satiated. So I count. And I feel like it matters because I feel like some people don't do well on keto because they think they can eat whatever they want. So, Selena Foster, thank you so much for the super chat. Yay. I forgot about those. Those are so neat. And it says keep it up. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know how this works. So, yeah, I count calories. I think it matters a ton. I feel like the people who tout that they don't count calories or that they don't matter have never had to lose a lot of weight. I know that some people don't think that it matters, but it does because even if you can't eat like 3 or 4,000 calories and get to your goal weight, at least that's my opinion. So, oh yeah, and if you haven't yet, could you please hit like? It really does help my channel grow. It's so funny. It shows. Hey, Mary. Thank you. Mary from Married to Keto is here. Let's see. Hi, Kristen. Dang, almost missed an hour. You made it though, Key Lime Kisses. Hi. I count calories too, Michelle says. Michelle A has to stay under 1,200. See, I'm not there. I'm glad I'm not there. That's not a lot of calories. I'm trying to think. Did I eat a lot of calories yesterday? Yeah, I don't know. Yesterday was not a high calorie day. Some days I'm really hungry and I'll eat 2,500, 2,900 calories. And today I am not hungry. So I just kind of, I count them. Even if I'm not, I know I'm not going to lose weight eating that many calories though, but I count them. So I always know how much. Um, what do you mean? Michelle A, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. I don't know what you mean. Hello. Hi, RCIS me. Hi, how are you? I've seen you a lot. It's Robin. Okay. Yes. Okay. Good. I had no idea. God bless. Thank you so much, Michelle. Oh my God, my phone makes me sound like such a dummy without. Gotta go. It's been lovely chatting. Thank you, Kelly. Yes, I also think you have to count calories, says Shappy Nails. You can eat a lot of food staying 20 grams and under in carbs. Yeah, especially in net carbs. Like, I'm sorry, I was snapping my thing. You can really get the calories in. At least I can't when I'm doing total carbs, I can't eat as many calories. That's the other thing. That's one other thing. But if I'm doing net carbs, very easy to get to 3,000 calories, especially during the holidays. Purple map. I find rarely eat all my allotted calories as long as I eat close to my allotted proteins and fats. Yeah, if I'm doing total carbs, I don't eat like today. If I'm doing total carbs, it's easy for me to stay at the 1400. If I'm doing net carbs, all bets are off. I'm going to be eating 3,000 calories because I'm going to be working those numbers to make sure I'm at 20 grams, and I'm going to be trying to eat as many carbs as possible. So, um, let's see. Michelle A. I see eat kosher, so I can't eat pork. It cuts out. Ooh, yeah. Oh man, I don't know if what I would do without my bacon. I eat a lot of bacon. I love bacon. Oh, yeah. Jeez. What else? You can't eat hot dogs. You can't eat I don't eat hot dogs that much. You can't eat bacon. You can't eat pulled pork. Oh man. Bacon is life for me. I'm sorry. Wow, you are strong, Michelle. And key lime kisses says, same here, purple. I focus on my protein first. Everything else kind of falls in place. Yep. And I actually, when I was, you're probably, if you watch some of my older videos, I did not buy into the protein philosophy for a long, long time because whenever I did that, I was hungry. I needed the fat to satiate me. But once I was kind of close to the 200-pound mark, is when I started trying the protein thing and it worked. I don't know. That's why I said the you do you keto because I needed a lot of fat to not feel hungry, or maybe they were the higher fat foods. No turkey bacon, mom. No, no. Actually, oh, you're suggesting she eat turkey bacon. Okay, I'm like, oh, turkey bacon. um, like Jason would say, he only likes to eat bacon from a pig. But yes, turkey bacon would work, but I don't think it's the same. I love my bacon. You already have it. Ugh, Michelle, you're doing really good if you've lost that much weight on keto without bacon. Bravo, 'cause that's one of my go-to foods. I love it so much. Let's see. Married to keto. I really want to try total carbs. I think it could really make a difference in my weight loss. You have nothing to lose besides weight, maybe, Mary. Um, I recommend it for people who can't reach their goal, and I don't recommend that you have to cut out any foods per se. Like, if you still wanna eat foods that you like that are net carbs, count them in and it's count them into your total carbs, and I also don't think you have to stay to 20 carbs, like, you can do 30 total carbs, but, yeah, I'm a huge advocate of total carbs. It's the only way for me. Michelle A, I already have it. Beef hot dogs, beef bacon. Oh, yes. Beef bacon. Wait, beef bacon? There's beef bacon? Jason, do you know how to beef bacon? I'm sorry. So this is my fourth one of these today. That's the other thing I do a lot of is drinking water, and it has my Mio and my electrolytes in it. So thank you, Selena. Have a good evening. Alfresco chicken bacon is good too if you can eat pork. I've never heard. You learn so much on YouTube. Purple Lab. I don't hot dogs, beef, and I eat very little pork. What you can do is add a little bit of olive or avocado oil to your chicken. Walmart has beef bacon. I'm gonna have to try that. I've never heard of beef bacon. Key Lime Kisses says, if you have not tried my peanut butter fudge recipe, it is fabulous and you're making me want some, but I'm not making it tonight. It's already 7:30. So anyway, does anybody have any questions for me before I wrap this up? I'm gonna wrap up before Jason gets home from work. That's why I'm doing the live now because he's at work. So it's been great chatting with all of you. I really love it. And I'm going to be putting out another What I Eat in a Day video soon. You're eating it now. I really got to make that fudge. I may have to go try that for meal prep next week. Mary, you're going to love it because I know you love your peanut butter. So, yeah, you need to make it, Mary. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. You need to stop. Make sure you hit like, everyone. Make sure you hit like. How far are you from Calais, Maine? Me, Calais is near St. Stephen, 4 or 5 hours, maybe? I think New York City's closer. I'm not sure. I really don't know. It's far. It's far. Maine is huge. I don't think people understand that. Maine is huge. So, I hope you have a fabulous weekend too, Mary. Make the fudge. Make the fudge. 6 hours. Yeah. See, I think, yeah, my mom says 6 hours. So, yeah, I think it's close. New York City is closer to me than Calais, Maine. Isn't that crazy? Boston's an hour from me, but New York City is 5 hours, I think. Angela G, I love that you use foil to cook your bacon. That's so I don't have to do dishes. We have a Ninja food oven, but I've never fixed bacon in it. I love it. My dad is there. Oh, yeah. Yep. My grandmother was from that area. Um, we'll definitely make that fudge. Yes, make it. I need to get that Legends, the stuff you just eat right out of the jar. I need to get the Legendary Foods peanut butter. That looks so good. Um, Keto for 2 years. I will never go back, says Heather Moore. Yep, I'm never going back to standard American diet. Never ever going back. So I don't. Linda Richmond, I watch you often. You inspire me to keep going. We vacation in Old Orchard every year. Keep going and doing great. Thank you. Old Orchard is a half an hour. Is it a half? Yeah, about a half an hour from here. That's close to me. Um, thank you so much, Linda. Purple map dishes, blah. Yeah, I know. Like we would have to clean the tray and then we use our air fryer. Thank you, Linda, who's not here. I know Grammy was born in St. Stephen. And pricey. Avoid it if you can. Now I want it, Mary. I want that legendary peanut butter that you eat. It looks so good. Bye, Michelle. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much for joining us. It was great meeting you. Dishes, blah. All right. So, all right, I'm gonna wrap this up now before Jason gets home. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. I really appreciate keto chatting with you. It's a lot of fun, especially since I'm the only one that's keto in my house. But all right, I will see you all in the next one. Please like, and if you're new here, subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified. I will see you all in the next one. Thank you. How do I end the stream?